There's a moment almost everyone hits eventually. You open your bank account, do the math, and the number staring back doesn't cover everything on the table. The bills are stacked up, due dates are circling, and nobody ever actually taught you how to decide who gets paid and who waits. Most people default to one of two bad strategies: paying whoever calls the loudest or paying whoever has the closest due date. Both of those will cost you because the right way to prioritize isn't based on volume or dates. It's based on consequences. Start by listing every bill you owe this month with the amount and due date, then add it all up. Once you see the real gap, you can stop guessing and start ranking bills by what actually happens if you don't pay them. Because a missed payment on one bill can end very differently than a missed payment on another. Housing comes first, always. Missing a mortgage or rent payment can trigger late fees, an eviction notice, or eventually foreclosure. Consequences that put your actual living situation at risk. If you already know you can't cover the full amount, contact your landlord or lender before the due date, not after. Landlords and lenders are often more willing to work out a partial payment or a short split payment plan when you reach out proactively than when you go silent and let it lapse. Right behind housing are the core utilities: water, electricity, heat, and gas. These aren't optional line items. Losing any of them affects your ability to safely live in your own home, and reconnection after a shutoff often costs more than just staying current would have. Transportation is next if you depend on a vehicle to get to work. Missing a car payment can lead to late fees, credit score damage, and eventually repossession. And once you lose reliable transportation, getting to your job to earn the income you need becomes its own crisis. If a payment is at risk, call your lender early. Some offer short-term extensions or refinancing options if your credit is still in decent shape. Food, childcare, and essential medication belong in the same top tier. These are needs, not preferences, and they shouldn't be sacrificed to keep a lower priority bill current. Here's the part most people get backwards. Credit cards and other unsecured debt almost always belong at the bottom of this list. A missed credit card payment hurts your credit score. A missed rent payment can end your housing. Those are not equivalent consequences, and treating them as if they are is one of the most common and costliest mistakes people make when money gets tight. Minimum credit card payments should be the last thing you protect, not the first, when you're deciding where a limited amount of money goes. None of this means you ignore your other debts entirely. It means you protect stability first and credit score second, then work whatever's left down the rest of the list. And in every case, the earlier you call whoever you owe and explain what's happening, the more options you actually have. Waiting until you're already behind closes doors that were open if you'd reached out sooner. This isn't about being perfect with your money this month. It's about protecting what actually matters most, in the right order, so one hard month doesn't turn into a much bigger crisis. If you want to understand what happens after a bill actually goes unpaid, how credit reporting timelines work, and what your real options are, I've broken that down in another video, linked below. Subscribe to Leverage Your Money for more of this.